Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone. My name is Kathy. Where are we at this stage of the proceedings in the Idaho versus Koberger case? Well, we can help answer that question by looking at the October 9th, 2024 order rendered by Judge Stephen Hippler, the redacted order governing further criminal proceedings and notice of trial setting. Page 1 of this, what I call the blueprint of the proceedings, tells us that voir dire and the trial itself will start July 30th, 2025 with the process of voir dire. That is the selection of the jury panel, with the state of Idaho's case in chief following thereafter. State of Idaho bears the burden of proving all 5 of the first-degree felonies that Mr. Koberger has been charged with in the indictment, May 2023, at beyond a reasonable doubt evidentiary standard. So the evidence that the jury will be permitted to hear and to see in this case is absolutely critical, and this is why if you go to page 2, you see the motions to suppress evidence coming up for hearing on the 23rd and 24th, if necessary, of January. There are a number of motions to suppress that the defense has filed in this case and that we've addressed in prior episodes of the podcast. If you have not had an opportunity to listen to those episodes, we have over 360 episodes in this case where we go over the filings 5 minutes or less, discuss the bullet points, including the motions to suppress, and then tell you where you can find it on the docket. This is why these motions are so crucial for either side. Depending on how Judge Hippler rules after these hearings, could change the entire course of the rest of the trial. If they're denied, in favor of the state; if they are, or some of them, granted, in favor of defense. So at this point, we are waiting for a schedule of the hearings when each motion will be heard. Judge Hippler put out a similar schedule prior to the item that you see before the discovery and the motions to suppress section of Section B motions before the hearings on the DP motions on November 7th, and you know that those motions were all denied. So the DP as a possible penalty remains on the table. Under the next section, discovery. The defense's discovery deadline is January 9th, 2025, coming up in a few days. Don't be surprised if you see another 1, possibly even 2 supplemental requests for discovery hitting the docket before that deadline. Next, experts. The state's guilt phase experts. This is the case in chief. Any expert witnesses that they would like to call at trial, that deadline was December 18th, 2024. Now, you know that the defense has filed a motion to compel, and for sanctions, per the defense, they feel that the state did not comport with this order. Judge Hippler has not ruled as of yet on that matter. So we're going to put that aside for 1 second. The next item that's due, January 23rd, are the defense's guilt phase experts, due to the state of Idaho, January 23rd. Next section, page 3. Rebuttal. This is the state's rebuttal guilt phase experts to those disclosed by the defense. Those are due February 13th, 2025. And then next come the penalty phase. If there is a penalty phase, if Mr. Koberger is convicted, you see the states, the defenses, and the state's rebuttal penalty phase experts are due January 26th.